Let's talk lanyards at Universal Orlando Resort. So, do you need them? Are they helpful? What kind should you get? Should you buy them in the park? Should you buy them ahead of time? There's really a lot to discuss. Some people will say you don't need them, especially at Epic Universe, because a lot of the times the lockers are more facial recognition, express passes facial recognition. I think you need them. I think you need them 100%, especially if you're going with kids. And there's a couple of reasons that we're going to talk about. So, first of all, do you need them? I think yes. And I think there's all different types. So, I've got a couple different types that I'm going to show y'all. So, also just a little extra pro tip, if you plan on getting the Universal Photo Pass, which you can buy like a 1-day or a 3-day, they will actually give you a lanyard to keep your little QR code in. So this is the literal lanyard. I received this in June when I bought my pass, and this is the kind of lanyard. So it's like this little plastic, it's a square, it's got these sharp edges. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. I got this because it was included with my package. What I bring as a pro tip, as someone that's recently been in the parks, I like these. So if you can see, I got these on Amazon. So sorry about my light. So not only are they're plastic, obviously, because you have to be able to see through it, right? But it's got, it's pliable, number one, but also it's got these softer edges. And the reason that that's important is because if you take your lanyards on like Velocicoaster, Hagrid's, Stardust Racers, the Hulk, you have to tuck it. And I was noticing when I had one that was more like this, it was like scratching me a little bit. But if you have one that's like this, you're not gonna have to worry about that. So I really, really, really recommend these. So what are you gonna put in here? Okay, so you can put your Fast Pass in there. Oh, Express Pass, sorry. There's certain lingo for certain parks. My bad, don't come for me in the comments. So you can put your, and if you stay at one of the resorts, you put your Express Pass in there, y'all. I don't edit, so these are just one takes, okay? So you can put your hotel key in there, you can put your ticket in there, you can put your credit card in there, your ID, have everything, because this is important. Number one, because if you go on Velocicoaster, Hulk, and Stardust Racers, you go through metal detectors, so you literally can't bring anything else on except for your lanyard, which again, you're gonna have to tuck. But you can put if you have your hotel key in there, you can use that to open the lockers. Again, at Epic, you can use facial recognition, but the original parks, you can use either your ticket for the day, you can use your hotel key, you can use, you can also ask the attendant for a locker ticket. And I actually found those to be super beneficial. So use your locker ticket to open the locker at the beginning of the ride, and then to receive your belongings at the end of the ride. So do you need a lanyard? Yes or no? I definitely think yes. I recommend these. I bought them on Amazon, and I definitely recommend getting them before you go into the parks. Just because, you know, if you buy them at the parks, they have amazing themed ones. And if you're rolling like that, you're gonna have to pay the theme park prices. I also particularly like this kind of attachment. I feel like it's more secure. But yeah, we use them all the time. Just remember, when you use the lockers, if you use your phone, you're gonna have to be able to get it out. So you really might need the ticket. And we can talk about that later. But anyway, lanyards, yes or no? I found them super beneficial. Let me know if you use one. And let me know if you have any other questions about Universal, because I am here spilling all the tea, sharing all the tips, because it's one of my favorite places on planet Earth. Yeah. I'm pretty simple. Okay, bye.